All right, Coach, congratulations this past Saturday. Roxanne Modafferi got a win. Great stuff there.
Yes.
Good work by Roxanne.
Oh yeah. She did exactly, what she was supposed to do, what we planned to do. It was one of those, rare occasions where everything you think was going to happen happened, and the game plan just didn't have to deviate at all. She went out there and performed perfectly. She looked sharp. I think she looked the fastest, most balanced that she's ever looked, and I think that she's going to continue to keep getting better and better and better, and this one is going to take her up to the next level, and she's going to give a lot of girls in the division a problem now.
She hung that first L on Macy Barber's resume. She did the same to Antonina Shevchenko. Can you talk about what makes Roxanne so special in those situations where the odds are against her, there's a lot of travel involved, but yet she's a gamer on fight night?
Yeah. Well, Roxanne's always the underdog, and every fight she ever has is she's a massive underdog. The only fights that she's really lost in the UFC, one was to the title fight with Nico Montana, which was on less than 24 hours notice, a lefty. We switched it all up, and she still went all 5 rounds. And then 2 opponents that both missed weight. With the bigger opponents, she's had some struggles and things with that. But if the people that come in on weight, I really think that Roxanne, she shows up no matter what. She shows up to fight in any fight. Every fight that I've had with her since, from the Invictus, she shows up. And that's what I was saying in a couple interviews before this, is that people don't realize. I mean, she looks awkward and goofy and stuff, but when she gets in there, she's game day. And her ground is phenomenal. And now I really think her striking is going to hit that next level. We've kind of got some things figured out. We changed some things in this camp to be able to adapt her striking and footwork and everything to be a little more smooth, and a little faster and sharper. And you could see it looked like a big difference in there to myself and a lot of other people. And but Roxy's, there's never been a time where I've gotten a fight offer, called her and said, "Hey, do you want this fight?" She's immediately, before she even knows the opponent, "Yes, whoever it is, yes."
When did you guys know Macy Barber was hurt? It looked evident in the second and third round, but did you guys spot anything even earlier than that? Did Roxy communicate that to you? Or?
No, the first round went exactly like we had planned. We knew she was going to go southpaw a lot, so we planned for that. Worked a ton of southpaw stuff. Roxy switches all the time too. We have a ton of southpaws here, so it went beautiful. Roxy was getting in and out. The plan was to not stand in front of Macy because she is talented and she does have power, and if she hits you, she goes for the kill. So it went really well the first round. Saw the ground. The ground game was a huge difference. Roxy shut her down. Didn't see anything, obviously, when she got up from that round. Didn't see her wilding. Didn't see anything, complaints from the knee. They're saying now that happened in the first 10 seconds of the fight. I'm not a doctor. I don't know what happened. I didn't see that. But the second round, she came out there and Roxy was touching her up pretty good, threw that hard jab, and I saw the reaction, and I feel like the jab didn't blast Macy or anything, but she tried to get out of the way, and that knee buckled. That's where we noticed right off the bat that the knee was injured, and there was something going on, knee, leg, I'm not sure what it was, ankle. Between rounds, I did tell her, I said, "Hey, something's going on there, the leg's messed up." She falls down like that, get up, make her stand up and go at it again, and let's look for the finish on the feet. But Roxy being Roxy, she wouldn't feel right about that first off, but she's also always looking to, someone falls down, she's going to jump on you. She's a jiu-jitsu girl. She loves the ground. She loves ground and pound and that stuff. But we definitely noticed the second round that something was up.
Roxanne is known as the happy warrior, so you're not going to really hear too much from her, but at the end, very rarely do you hear from the loser in the fight. Macy Barber got the mic and said a couple things, and some of it seemed like it was coming from a good place, but at the end, it could have been construed that she was saying because of her bad performance is why Roxanne shined. Did you guys catch that at the moment, in the fight, or was that something you saw later?
Yeah, I caught it, when it happened. It was kind of weird. I wasn't quite sure why she had the mic. They never really do that except for the main events. If there's, the loser gets the mic, and it's usually, you know, like I said, in a big fight, and they're letting somebody speak their piece, and it's never before the winner. The winner always speaks first, so that was kind of weird. But, you know, I'll go on record. I don't really care. Like, I'm sorry Macy hurt her knee. I actually personally like Macy. I've worked with her before. I think she's a very, very bright young fighter coming up. You know, you never know with the hype train if it's the UFC building her up, or if it's her, or, you know, some of these times these things get to people's head. I do feel like, you know, she stole the moment right there. That didn't really need to happen there. It was kind of pointless. But let me first off say that fight wasn't going down any other way. You can give me 100% Macy, 100% Roxy. Roxy will take it again if she wants to heal up and get the rematch. I guarantee you it'll go down the same way. I'm very sorry, you know, that did go down that way, and that, you know, I never would wish anybody a knee injury, especially people that I actually like. But yeah, it really wasn't the time or the place. But a lot of stupid things happen when adrenaline's flowing, emotions are flowing. You've seen people jump over the cage and drop kick people. You've seen people run out into the crowd. You've seen it all. So it's not like the craziest thing I've ever seen. Could it or should have been done at a different time? Yeah, but it is what it is.